Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Now, Willpower posts a lot of really good puzzles on Logic Masters Germany, but almost always they're not too hard. And he's very popular for exactly that reason. They're often very visually appealing and they're often very approachable. And I mean, this is a good combination. Now, he's just posted a speedrun challenge where you get bonus points if you get the puzzle done in 15 minutes and double bonus points for 12 minutes. And the bonus points, I think, are entirely notional, but he's encouraging people to post their times on Logic Masters Germany. Now, I'm not going to the World Sudoku Championship this year. It's in Beijing, I believe, next month. I'm going to stay at home, have a go at the Times Crossword Championship and indeed appear at the Stratford Literary Festival instead. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be with Simon, and there are links under the video. But so as I'm not going, I haven't been so diligent in practicing trying to do Sudokus fast, and this is very appealing. It's also great to bring you approachable Sudokus regularly. So what I'm going to do is have a go at doing this puzzle as fast as I can in a moment, and then I'm going to have a go, well, I'm going to do another willpower puzzle afterwards to make sure that if this does go very quickly, that's not all you get in the video. Especially as I may just gabble my way through the first one, and I'll try and be a little more polite to you as an audience in the second one. You deserve that, you definitely do. Now, don't forget that on Patreon, well, it's over now, the Hollywood Lunchbox, you can't enter the competition, you can still have a go at the puzzles, and they're quite tough, and we will soon be publishing solution videos, so look out for those coming up in the near future. If you're on Patreon, and there's loads of other content on Patreon as well, do check it out. Now, we've also got all of our apps, which do include Approachable Sudoku, so if this is your thing, get our latest Approachable Sudoku app, or indeed the earlier 2 genuinely approachable Sudoku apps, or any of our other apps. There are many of them. They include Domino Sudoku, which seems relevant to this puzzle at least. And then there's Sven's Sudoku Pad and our merchandise available on the links under the video. But the 2 links to puzzles today are to Major Diagonals Speedrun by Willpower, and then another puzzle by Will called, what's it called? It's called Consecutive Power Factory. That's what I've got loaded up. We'll see how these go. And as I say, this first one's going to be a speed run. I'm going to be talking at speed, or if at all. Let's see how we get on. Let's get... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Let's get cracking. Okay, so sequences of 4 digits connected by black dots. Where they see each other, we can put 2 4 in the middle and 1 8 either side. Now, the 2 4s in the middle are bounded by odd digits. That can't be a 5. This can't be a 2, so it's a 6. 3, don't know what that does for this one. These are uncertain. We've got diagonals. I didn't go through the rules, but I'm sure you know black dots connect digits with a 2-to-1 ratio, white dots consecutives. And the diagonals you can't repeat on. So excited about doing the speed run. I forgot that. Oh, here's another black dot connection. There's the 2 4 on the diagonal. This is 3 or 6 based on the row, so we've got a 3 6 pair there. What does that mean? That means these are from 5 7 9. Oh, bother. 2 and 4 can't appear here. So these include a 7. These are from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 3, 2, 4. How am I going to get these 2 4s disambiguated from this? 6, 3, 2, 4. Right. 7. That puts 7 there in the central box on the diagonal. One of these is a 9. What's that doing? Ooh, yes. 7 is on one of those cells in column 5. And these need an even digit. So that, well, it could be 6 or it could be 8. Bother. There's a 9 down here, and it's not there because then 7 would be on the dots. This is, I don't know, it could be a 1. We can't, this is now got a 6 on the dots because it doesn't have a 9. 7 and 6. So 6 must be up there in that pair. They touch either 5 or 8 at the top, and the other of 5 or 8 is here. This is not as absolutely straightforward as I thought. Oh, but it's left me with 1 and 9 there. So this is 8. Right, now I've got going on the black dots. I'm disambiguating them. So that is going to work here. Can I do this one? No, not immediately. 3, 4, 1, 9, 2, 9, 6, 7 are used there. So 8 isn't on here. It's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It must include 3. This must be a 1. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, I could have used the diagonal to do the black dots. Why are you not using the diagonal, Mark, when it's actually printed there in the puzzle for you? Okay, that's a 2, 3. This is a 5, 6, 7 with the 6 in the middle, not the 5. 5, 6, 7, that's an 8, so we know which way round they go. There's a 5, 9 pair up there. Okay, diagonal. 1, 5, 7, 9. In these, potentially in these cells. Oh, that's odd then. So these are both even. That must be a 6, because it sees the other even digits. Interesting. Didn't expect a parity play. This is 9 or 3. There's a black dot here, which can't have an 8 on. If that was a 4, that would be impossible. This couldn't be 2 or 8. So there's no... Oh, it could be 2, 1, or it could be a 3, 6 dot. Does the diagonal doesn't tell me. Curse you, diagonal. I'm not being very successful at speedrunning this, but that's fine. Oh, that is now a 1, 3 pair. That makes this a 9. Right, that is going to help. So, 9, 8, 7, 6. And no 9 in those cells. So the 9 on the diagonal is there. That gives us a 1 on the other diagonal. That sorts out this black dot as a 3, 6 black dot. My typing is not helping me at the moment. That's a 2, 4 pair, which weirdly I don't know how to resolve. 9, 8, 5, 2, 1, 3. We've got 4, 6 or 7 to place in this column. So that has to be a 6, 7 pair. Now it must go like that. We get a 4 there. That's a 5. 3, 7, 9 in the central. Oh, this can't be 9. It can't be 7 either. So that's 3. That's 7. That's 9. Now there's a 9 there by Sudoku. Now this diagonal, that's a 5, that's a 6, that's a 3. Both diagonals fully done. That's a 3 in the corner. No time for 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. That's a 3 as well. That's a 1, 7, 6, 1, 9, 5. We've got a 3 in one of those two, but going with a 4 or... Anyway, that makes 8 in the column there. 6, 5, 3, 8, 1. Is this can't be 2, so that's 4, 5. Then we can do 2, 9. Yes, that was good. That makes this a 7, 5 pair. That makes this a 6, 9 pair. I know the order, so let's go up this final column. Do 1, 9, 7. What's my time like? Oh, it's not too bad actually. I thought I was doing terribly. 6, that's an 8 in the bottom row, must be. This is 2 and 8, so this is a 3, 4 pair, and that is either 5 or 2. Well, it must be 5. That's become 4, then I can do 2, 4. Now I can do 7, 5, 7, 5, and finish in column 1 with a 7 and a 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Look at the number of people who've solved that. I think that's just off Logic Master Germany, 1,600. Willpower is very popular because of the fun puzzles and the approachability. And maybe because speedrun challenges are popular. But that was fun. So 6 minutes 16, that gets me all the bonus points. It might leave me enough time to get the next puzzle done within the bonus points time, whatever it was. And I'm just making these things up now. Anyway, let's read the rules of this, which I didn't quite for the last one. Normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 in every row. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my reason here. Every row, every column, and every 3 by 3 box. Numbers in circles and pills are consecutive powers, first power, second power, third power, etc., of the number in the top circle in each of the 3 stacks. So this number is the first power, that's the second, that's the third, that's the fourth. Numbers in pills are read from left to right. So they're a 3-digit number here. Numbers in cages sum to the number given in the top left corner of the cage, and there are no repeats. Numbers with a white dot between them are consecutive. Not all possible dots are given, of course, but let's get cracking on this. So, in this row, those cages we're told add up to 36. Now, the secret that I could let you in on is that every row, column and box adds up to the same number. We know the number is 45. So that means these 2 cells add up to 9. Now, which digits are going to multiply or going to power up, to square up? Both of these square to a double cell number. So I'm thinking 3, 27, 81 to something. Or 4, 16, 64. That would work Sudoku-wise. 2, 5, 6. 5 couldn't be here because the third thing is... So this could be 5. Or 6. 6, 36, 1, 2, 6. That would work. 7 would work here, but 2 won't work here because of 4. So 5 is leading to either 25 or 6 is leading to 36. 6 is leading to... I happen to know 216 because of a puzzle I once created that used a quotation that had 216 letters, so I made it a 6 by 6 by 6 crossword. There you go. Isn't that weird history? Hubley Cannon, you can look that up. Oh, so there's a 1-2 pair. So if this was 3, 27, 81, and that won't work because of the 1-2 pair. Actually, this is completely bogus. I'm so mad. If that was 3, this would be 9. That would be 27. I'm sorry, I completely missed a power of 3. That's really weird. That reminds me of a hypnotism act which I once saw, where somebody was hypnotized to believe there was no number 7. And they did some stuff with counting where 7 got missed out every time. And I was really puzzled how the brain was working to allow that to be the case. Now, that 6 has made this into a 5. I don't know, I sometimes suspect that those hypnotist acts are totally fake, but they're probably not. Anyway, where are we now? Now, okay, this is less than 4 because... Right, this can't be 1 because that has only 1 as a power, and this can't be a 2. So this is now 3. So this is my 3. It could never have been up here in the blue. It was always going to be down here. 3, 9, 27, 81 times 3 is 243. There we go. So that's the tough maths done for today. And it wasn't that tough. Now, this cage cannot have either 2 or 4 in it anywhere. Oh, maybe the thing to do is to do crazy little bit of set theory on this box. So the box adds up to 45. You take those out and we've got 39 for these 7 cells. But these 7 cells add up to 40 according to the cage totals. That's 1 more than 39, so that digit is 1 more than that. This can be 3, 6 or 7. I'm not going to include 9 if this digit is 1 more. This is now 4, 7 or 8. Well, it can't be 4. Oh, we didn't quite get that resolved then. Oh well, worth a try. Now, 2 in column 4 is there. That's just Sudoku. 5 now in row 6 is there. This is not a 5-7 pair. Um, 6, 4, 1. Oh look, there's a naked 8. It sees 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 in the row, 3, 9, 7 in the column. Interesting. So that leaves 3, 7, 9. This can't be a 5, so that's not 7. So this is definitely a 3, 9 cage. We've got a 5 to put in one of these cells. 1, 6. Oh look, 5 is up there in one of those. Now, if I add that 22 to these, which are 12, that's 34. These two add up to 11. They have to have an even digit. So that's 3 and 8, and they don't include a 5. So 5 goes in the corner. This is now a 2, 7, 9 triple. That's going to resolve this. And we get firing along a bit there, just for a moment. 3 in the central box, and 4 and 8. Central box is complete. Now, 2, 7, 9. We've got a 7 looking down at that, so that's 8 and that's 7, if my maths earlier was correct. No reason to suppose it wasn't at the moment. 6, 9 cells going there. 1, 6, 3, 2, 5. That is naked. That's a 4. 8 or 9 there on a white dot. So this is also 8 or 9 since it can't be 7. That's an 8, 9 pair. 4 in the column is there. This is a 1, 3, 5 triple. 9 goes there. This is a 6, 8 pair. That can't be 5 on the maths of this box anymore. Right, now I've got a 1, 7 pair up here. Still trying to fly along as quickly as I can. We're not going to get this one done in quite the same time as the other puzzle. 4, 6 there. 7, 1. Now, 9 there. That's a 1, 7, 8 pair. This is now a 2, 1 pair. This has probably been the case, well, since I got the 4. This is a 9, 4. They're resolved. 6, 4, 3, 8, and 3, 6 pair. And this is a 7, 9 pair. I'm going to have to do maths on that cage at some point. Ah, no. Well, yeah, come on. That can't be a 3 because you couldn't get the others to add up to 12. So that's a 6, and that's odd. This must be even to get an odd total. There we go. We've done it. 1, 7, 6, 8, 9, 7, 9, 2, 8, 3. Top 6 rows completely done now. 1, 5, 9 here. I'm not bothering to add up the cage to make sure that's 22. I'm just hoping that I haven't gone wrong. 6, 4, 8, 6, 5, 6. That's not a 5, so that fixes 1, 5. What have we got down here? 3, 2, 7, and 1, 3. There we go, 7 minutes on the dot. I'm quite pleased with that as well. But that's a lovely puzzle. I mean, it's not tough. It's just going to entertain you. Well, especially it'll entertain you if you think 3 could fit this pattern like a bit of a numpty man. That's me. Anyway, done with those 2 puzzles. They were good fun, and it is fun to race sometimes. The speedrun challenge, always good for the old grey cells, I think. I hope so anyway. We'll see you again soon on the channel. Thank you very much. Don't forget Simon's crossword video this morning, most entertaining. And I thought for a moment he wouldn't have heard of South Ossetia and he would be really struggling, but he did very well with that actually. Anyway, see you soon. Bye for now.